back, Naturals. I am about to share my week 4 results. So this particular video is going to be short, concise, and to the point because I still have to record week 5. So here we go. As usual, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes. So week 4 was very busy for me, and I ended up missing 2 days of workouts out of, let's see here, how many days? Yeah, out of 7 days I missed 2, so I worked out 5 days on week 4. I'm gonna stop calling it missing days and start calling them resting days, because I realized that I probably need to give my muscles a chance to rest at some point because I'm trying to hit it so hard. I don't want to tire out my muscles or overexert them and end up like injuring myself. So I'm thinking about probably putting in at least 1 rest day. Yeah, so this week I rested for 2 days. I still have calories left over, but I have less calories left over than I did in previous weeks. I mean, there's still some days where I would have like 400 and something calories left, but then there's some days where I'll have like 80 something calories left. So I'm definitely getting better with that, and I'm thinking that it has to do with the workouts and the fact that they're more intensified, and I do like weights and stuff now, versus I think the first 2 weeks I did not do any weights. It was mainly all cardio, so I'm noticing a difference. I'm thinking about weighing myself every 2 weeks, and this is the reason. I feel like that'll probably work better for me, and also to help me not obsess over the number. And I think me weighing myself so much is making me obsess over the number. So if I do it every 2 weeks, then maybe I won't stress out so much about my results. Another reason being is because this week, I guess I can go ahead and tell you guys how much I lost. This week I started out at 228.8. No, I started at, I forgot. Anyway, this week I lost 1 pound. And I am excited over that, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. The old me probably wouldn't have been so excited. But I'm at 228.8 right now. So where's my phone? Oh, I think that's a total of, I want to say 19 pounds. 19, 20, 20, yeah, a total of like 19 point something pounds that I'm down so far. Now, when I did weigh myself early Saturday morning with my scale at home before I went to the doctor's, it said that I lost this many pounds. You all know me by now. I was not happy. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. As hard as I worked out this week, I lost this many pounds. So I was talking to my bestie, my therapist, who I always talk to. And she was saying, well, you're working out every day. You're doing like weights, and it's probably because you've gained muscle. So she was correct. When I went to the doctor, I was excited, and then I got on their scale and it said I lost 1 pound. So I told the nurse, I was like, my scale says I lost 0. And she said that their scale was calibrated and, made sure it came out correct, all that other stuff. Also, when I weighed on their scale, it showed me my BMI. Yeah, and it showed me how much fat I've lost, how much muscle I've gained. And she was like, you've gained muscle. And I was like, yes. Because I knew I felt a difference. I think I talked about that in my previous videos. I knew I felt a difference in the way my clothes were fitting, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I gained muscle and I lost a pound, and I'm okay with that. As long as I'm not gaining my weight back, I'm okay with losing just 1 pound, just as long as I didn't gain a pound. And let's see what else. I guess that's all. And I kind of finally realized this week, although I probably say this every week now, but I'm really realizing this. I cannot obsess over my number. If I obsess over my number, I feel like that's when I'm going to start to have problems, because I'm going to start trying to do stuff to, how can I explain? My generation, they used to call us the microwave generation, because we want stuff right then. We want it right away. We have no patience. I definitely don't have patience. And yeah, so we don't have any patience and we want stuff right away. So I don't want to obsess over it. I feel like if I do, I'm going to do something that will sabotage the rest of my journey by trying to do it too quickly. And I don't want to do that. I want to do it as slow as possible, as healthy as possible. And I feel like the more patient I am with it coming off, the longer it will stay off. So yeah, and that's it. That's my week 4. So yeah, if you have any questions that you want me to answer about my journey, go ahead and drop them in the comment box below, and we'll go ahead and I'll do a video answering the questions that you have for me so far on my journey. And I'm looking at my camera because I don't want my minutes to run out. So that's it. I am going to see you for week 5. Deuces. Well, you know what I mean. Deuce Bigelow. Milk Gigolo. I love you like la la.